Welcome to Works for Tools channel. My name's Eric. Today we're checking out this cool little portable tire pump. It's good for cars, motorcycles, bicycles, pump up your basketball, even pool toys. AIRMOTO sent it out to me to do a review on it, so we're going to check it out. We're going to see what comes in the box, then we're going to put it to the test on some tires and see what it can do. So let's get into it. All right, here's the box that it comes in. Pretty good packaging. Holds it pretty snug in there. So we'll get into checking it out. See what comes in here. See some features. Here's the instruction manual. Comes in different languages. Tells you all the buttons, how it works, how to charge it, how to turn it off and all that, on and off. Comes in a tight box, kind of like your cell phone does. So there's the unit, and then the accessories it comes with are a nice pouch for putting it in, carrying pouch, and then we got your charger adapter. This is the C port one, but it doesn't come with the little square you got to plug it into, so you got to get that separate. Here's for doing the like pool toys or whatnot. This is for the basketballs and footballs, and then this one's an adapter for it to be able to put that into it. So you take this off, and to get the air hose out, it comes with the air hose in it, which is pretty neat that it's in the unit instead of you losing it. But you can pull it out there, or it's got a button on the bottom you can push to pull it out, and then it just screws into the end here. It says to hold it for 3 seconds to turn it on. So now it's on, and then the bottom one, it has the different settings where it shows you here. Right now it's on bicycle and set to 38. Ball is 8 pounds. This one is a personal adjustment. You adjust whatever you want it to be. There's car, starts at 35. And this one is a motorcycle. So you got motorcycle, bicycle, right? And then you can adjust it up and down from there. It gives you the range also on different ones. On the car, it says it goes up to like 65 pounds. And then if you push the upper one, it gives you the different PSI, bar, kilopascals, and then kilograms. So if you're used to reading it in different measurements, you use PSI here. So that's what we'll put it on. And then you push it once to start it. All you gotta do is hook this up to the tire, and it'll read the pressure, and then it'll work. And then I believe you hold up to turn the light on. Yep. So if you got a flat tire or low tire or something at nighttime, you can turn the light on to see what you're doing, put it on there, and be able to turn it on. So, and it's pretty small, actually. You can see the size of your hand. This is an iPhone mini, and it's pretty much the size of it. I'm using an iPhone 14, and it's about the same size as that to take this video, or else I'd show you how big it was, but it's about the size of a cell phone almost. So it's pretty portable. You can take it camping, put it in your glove box or whatnot. Pretty neat. So let's air up some stuff and see what it can do. So as a professional automotive technician, I can tell you it's very important to make sure your tires are aired up. Not only can it affect your mileage, if they're low, you won't get as good a mileage, and it'll affect the wear on the edges. It'll wear out the edges inside and outside because it's low. And then if it's aired up a lot more than the actual pressure is supposed to be, you can wear out the center quicker. Now, don't go by what the tire says. It says 51 pounds on this tire, and this is a little car. That's gonna ride hard and probably wear out the center. On the door jamb,
there's usually a place, I'll show a little clip of that, where you can see what the tire is supposed to be.
Well, that car I was using, the AIRMOTO to pump up the tire, did not have a sticker in the door. So this car does. This is usually what they look like. And then it tells you the pressure that is recommended on your vehicle.
All right, so that was showing you on the door jamb where you would see the tire pressure and what is the recommended pressure for your vehicle. So we'll turn this thing on and we'll try it out on this car tire first. Make sure, I've noticed playing with it a little bit, that like I mentioned, it has the PSI up here. When you change from car and motorcycle and all that, make sure it stays on PSI, because if you change it, and right now it's on bar, it looks like it won't go up more than like 1 pound on bar, and if you think it's on PSI, it's going to be not giving you the right reading for what you're looking for. So make sure it's on PSI, make sure it's on car, and we'll try it on this tire. Another thing is, it's pretty cool, is if the tire is overcharged with air, you've got a button on the side, you can let some of the air out. Many places, especially here in Arizona and other places with the weather changing, you'll come out, and when it gets cold out, you're having to take it to the shop. So this is pretty cool. You won't have to take it to the shop. You got your own air pump right in your glove box. And even if your tire is bad on the freeway, you have a blowout. How many times have you gone to the spare tire and it's not aired up? I know a lot of times the mechanics don't check them in the shop because they're hard to get to in some places. So when you need a tire that's your spare tire and it's flat, if you have one of these, you can pump it up. So this tire's already got 26 pounds in it. I let some of the air out so we could see how long it would take to get up to 35 is where we want it on this one. So we got a timer right here. We're gonna hit the timer. We're gonna let it go. And then I'll speed it up because this might take a couple minutes, but we'll see the timer when it's done. All right, so it took about 3.5 minutes, 3.33 minutes to get up to 35 from about 25. So that's not too bad. If you come out and your tire's flat in the morning, it takes you 3-4 minutes to fill it up. Pretty good. And then it didn't really sound like anything was lost putting it on. And I didn't hear anything come out when I took it off. So that's pretty cool. Let's try it on some other stuff. All right, so here's a motorcycle tire. We're gonna switch it over to motorcycle. That's that one. Only we're gonna change this because these dirt bike tires only get like 15 pounds. So we're gonna go down. Looks like if you hold it, it'll go faster. And as you can see, it is starting to get red. So we'll see how much time we get out of this before I have to charge it, because I did not charge it out of the box like I was supposed to. So we'll go 15 pounds. This bike's been sitting a while, so it could take a few minutes. We'll see what it says on how full it is. Probably can't see it from there, but it shows 0, which is probably pretty accurate. So let's see how long it takes to put 15 pounds in it. In a motorcycle tire, which is obviously smaller and it has a tube than a car tire, so it should fill up pretty quick. At least quicker than a car tire would if it was 0 and you had to go up to 35 pounds. It's already at 5 PSI. So letting these go all on real time is going to make it a little longer video, but at least you get an idea of how it really works. We're at 10 PSI now. And I haven't looked or timed it, but you can see on the video how long it's taken to get this far. Probably only been a couple minutes, but that 14.5 or 14, yep, 0.5. Hitting 15, and then it sees 15, it seemed like on the other one, and then now it says it's done. So I filled this up pretty quick. If you need to fill it up before you're out at the track or something and you forgot to bring a pump, you don't want to use a hand pump anyway. It takes too long. So this is pretty quick. Let's move over to the bicycle tire. All right, so we're gonna turn this on again and set it to bicycle. That's this one. And this bicycle actually says 110 pounds, but I'm not putting it that high, maybe 35, because this is a bike for riding in a skate park and even riding around. I don't want them that hard. So we'll see what it's at. This has been sitting for quite a while also. So we'll see what it's been sitting at, or where it's at now, and then see how long it takes to fill a bicycle tire from wherever it is to 35 pounds. So this one says it's only got 17 pounds in it. So let's see how quick it gets up to 35. This would be great to have in your backpack or whatever if you're riding bicycles and you get a low tire, or if you're the kind of person that goes riding and you keep a patch kit and everything. This would be an awesome little tool to fix your tire out on the trail and then pump it up real quick and you're back on the road. This is smaller than carrying some of those regular hand pumps, and you don't have to pump it up. We're already at 30 pounds. There it is, 35 that quick. All right, let's do some basketball, or I got a football and a exercise ball. Let's see what it does with those things. So we'll try it on this football, turn it on, set it to ball, and then this one actually says 13 pounds. And this one's been sitting a long time, so that's pretty low. We'll go up to 13 pounds. Put the ball adapter on it. And we'll see how long it takes to pump it up. So that went pretty quick, but I didn't expect it to take very long. It's just a ball that doesn't hold a lot of pressure. So that's really neat. You don't have to use a hand pump. It comes with the adapter. All right, let's check out something else. All right, so here we have the exercise ball. That it's the same thing as a tube or something you'd fill to take to the lake. This one you got to pull the little nub out and then put it on there. Got the adapter for this style thing. Put it on here. And then this one we'd have to customize because there's no pressure set for it. So we'll check it out, see if it even reads it. It's pretty low. A pretty low pressure. So we'll pump it up. We'll just go a couple pounds and see what happens, because it doesn't take very much probably. Well, it's such a low pressure, it probably doesn't read. So at the risk of taking too long to show you, it fills the toy, it fills the ball. Get that in quick enough. And that's it. Pretty cool, pretty handy, really neat. I'm definitely going to be using this a bunch to really put it to the test. This is a first try review. All right. Well, there's a brief review of the AIRMOTO air pump. Worked pretty good for me. Car tires, bicycle, motorcycle, whatever you need to air up. It's pretty handy, fits in your glove box, fits in your backpack. Certainly something I'm going to keep hanging around and keep using and see a long term of what all I can use it on and how many tires I can fill up before I have to recharge it. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget, don't just work for tools, let the tools work for you. See you on the next one, guys.